Alrighty, so I'm going to take you through the design step now. So there's three options in how you want to display your contest. You can display it as a landing page, which will be hosted on VYPER. I'll show you that in a second. You can choose to do an embed form, which will allow you to embed your contest onto your own landing page. So that's if you're using a landing page builder or your website or you're a developer. Either one of those, you can actually embed a VYPER contest form straight into your own page. And the third option is using a widget. So that will be added as a widget down here across your entire website or the pages that you decide to display it on. Now, I'm just going to start off with the landing page and then we'll have a look at the other stuff. But first off, you can use the kind of WYSIWYG editor here, or you can use the visual editor. The visual editor is a little bit easier, but this is obviously common because it's used in WordPress and all that sort of stuff. So the main things that you want to do here is make sure that you are, checking out the design options in here. You can add text, images, video. Highly suggest that you use GIFs. They convert really well. If you are using video, embed it from YouTube or Wistia or someone like that. They are great at hosting and embedding it. This is the sort of structure that I've got for this e-commerce campaign where it's like, everybody who enters will win something. And then I'm displaying my prizes in here. I'm going to put in images of that. And a little tip here is to have gamification with the rewards. So give people rewards as they unlock more points, but also at the same time have a random prize winner. So this random prize winner will obviously keep everybody engaged and everybody excited to join. Down the bottom, you just want to explain a little bit about your brand, why you're doing this contest, give some people some context. And then the last bit is, obviously tell them how it works. So you want them to enter, you want them to claim their free gift, collect points, and unlock more prizes. So this is just for an e-commerce giveaway example. A few options in here is obviously entering the sign up button, adding different images. So for your background title, your logo, all that sort of stuff, you're going to have to add, you can either add it in here or I'll show you in a second how to do it on the other page. You can then edit further your links, the type of text, all your content stuff. And one important thing to note here is whether you want to show your rewards on your landing page and if you want to show that social proof. So I'm just going to show you what this looks like. So when you actually add your rewards to your page, this is going to be in a future step, by the way, but you'll see these already set up. So you'll see that here you can see that all of the rewards that we have in our contest have been added to the bottom of the page. So you wouldn't necessarily have to fill out this section. You could literally just put in a title, a description, and then click this mode to add all of your rewards to the landing page, and that you would be done. You wouldn't have to go through and add in any of this information. So that's completely up to you on how you'd want to do that. Let's jump back over here though and go over a few final things. If you want to obviously add in your background images and that sort of stuff and do it on this display instead of the inline editor, you can do that. Highly suggest that you pick a font that matches your brand and your style. Again, this is that option to add the rewards to the landing page. It will save you a lot of time if you don't want to actually design something more customized. A few other things here is adding your logos for your emails, for your for your favicon, all that sort of stuff. One thing to note, I highly suggest you upload logos with transparent backgrounds because they just look a lot better on the emails and it's a favicon and all that sort of stuff. Make sure that you have a really compelling share image. So a lot of people are going to be sharing this content and it's going to show up in a lot of people's feeds. And if someone wants to share your contest, you need to make sure it looks good. Otherwise, they're going to just delete it from their feed. So really put some effort into designing, a good share image for Facebook. This isn't just Facebook as well. This will be used for Twitter and stuff. You don't necessarily have to just create a single image for every single platform. But you probably do want to create a separate Pinterest one just because their sizing is so much different to everybody else. The other thing is you're going to want to add in some text for your thank you page. So you definitely want to make your thank you message really compelling. So you can see here, if you preview the contest, you can see this is what the landing page looks like. the sign up option. So when you embed your form, it's just going to show up this little section here, your form fields, and you'll tick the box. But if we're entering, we're putting in our email, we're putting in our name, and we're going to sign up. And I'm just going to show you this thank you message here. So this is the first thing that people are going to see. So make sure that you make this really compelling. So this, for example, is you've unlocked a free prize. Anytime you can give a coupon code, a discount, a free product, a free PDF download, free access to a course, incentivizing people to just sign up is a great way to get people excited about your contest. And then obviously it goes down into all of your bonus actions, the leaderboard, sharing, and all that sort of stuff. So when you add your share image, it's going to be the one that's used when people hit the Facebook share, Twitter share, that sort of stuff. So yeah, make sure that you're designing something really nice. I'm quickly going to go over some other design options. So in the embed form, this is a really small setup on the VYPER end, because you just take this code and embed it on your own website. Put the landing page that you're using here, and you can obviously customize a little bit in here, but the main thing is you can have access to that code and you can customize it however you like. I highly suggest that you get a developer to do that. This widget is probably one of the best ways to actually get your contest seen, because you add this widget across your entire website. Or you can put it on selective pages. You just get given this code here, and then you add that to the body of any page that you want this to show up on. So it could be across your entire site, particular pages, it's up to you. Another cool thing is that you can have the landing page and the widget. Just make sure you design the landing page first, and then go and get your code to add your widget. So one thing here, you want to have a really compelling call to action here. So this is going to be kind of like a hover. So I'll just show you an example. So over here, it's going to hover like that. This is not going to be expanded, but as someone hovers over this, this will expand for them to join the contest. So it's a really cool way to add your contest, giveaway, lead gen, whatever you're using VYPER for, adding that to your website. Now, this works really well for evergreen contests where you're running a weekly or monthly winner, and you just constantly have that on your website, which is replacing the the pop-up form or something like that. It's a much better way to engage with your customers and gamify them. So instead of just collecting that email, you're collecting that email plus getting them to share your content, follow you on social, refer their friends to your brand, all that sort of stuff. So this is very easy to set up. It's kind of like you just edit the fields and you have a whole bunch of options in here. You can put like emojis and that sort of stuff in here, which I highly suggest that you do. That really helps the conversion rate of it. So that's pretty much all it is for the design step. I'll see you on the next step.